And we're green here in Homestead, Miami.
Ooh, a lot of wheel spin on that top lane there. Already 3 wide, 4 wide.
Ross Chastain, just like we were saying, lap 1, corner 1. Oh,
wow.
We're gonna have a crash.
Spinning.
Lock it down, lock it down, lock it down.
Ben Rhodes is in this one as well.
Oh.
17 of Gio Ruggiero.
First lap, first corner. That is tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
That's a lot of damage there on Ben Rhodes' 99 truck there.
These trucks are very sensitive to damage. The aerodynamics are so important, particularly on the front fenders. Ooh, he's going to have a long night.
Yeah, just they like, ran out of space there.
Yep.
You see, you know, Ross is down there on the bottom, kind of just everyone kind of runs out of space. I mean, they're 4 wide. And yeah, you're right. When you're thinking this at home right now, golly, it's the first lap.
Yep.
You're right.
Yes.
It's always such a great shot going down the back straight. A lot of moves, and then this is where you got a lot of options, right? You go down to turn 3 here. You can go to the very bottom. You see some trucks way up top.
You see Ross Chastain in the middle there again, still being very aggressive. He's worked his way.
And Larson trying to get the lead already on Corey Heim.
Well, I think this is going to be a great night for Corey Heim to have somebody up there like Kyle Larson. He is going to side draft him off the corner right there, but he is going to push Corey Heim to do things tonight that he hasn't had to do many times in his
he's pushing
career.
him right now, Kevin, down the straightaway.
You've seen right there at Corey Heim drove into the corner and was washed him up. And look at Larson. He's like, yeah, you're going to have to block higher if you're going to do that. Wants that lead early here.
I think he's going to get it right here, too, guys.
Not sure Larson appreciated him squeezing him up off of turn 2 there.
And here comes Ross Chastain. He's going to try to fill the middle again. Aerodynamics so important in all NASCAR series, but this truck series, you know, they go through the corner so fast that you need that air to help assist you get around it.
The other thing that happens on these trucks is it becomes really hard to pass. We see that at Daytona and Talladega in the Cup cars, but the side draft in these trucks is massive.
Oh, slide job here by Kyle Larson. Drove it into the corner harder than he could hold his lane.
Woo.
He's relying on that air to give him the block.
Man, this is fun to watch. Corey Heim crosses him over. Here comes Ross with the draft. You know he's going right down the middle here.
Oh, he tried to, but Corey Heim's going to slide job back on Kyle Larson.
Larson's going to try to turn it back down. This is some fun racing by 3 great drivers.
This is to finish lap 11, so this is definitely a really, really short stage, so it allows these guys to really get after it.
Yeah, only a 30-lap stage.
Yeah, you can definitely burn your tires up here and get away with it. Great racing all the way through the field. And this battle.
You're clear.
Looks like Kyle's got him for real this time. What do you think?
I don't know. Look at that run down the back straightaway.
And a great battle for 3rd and 4th as well. We've got battles all over the track. Lane Riggs is starting to pick up some speed in his truck and drive himself to the front.
His truck has continued to go forward, but Corey Heim, he's figured something out there on the bottom of the racetrack to make up a little ground.
Corey Heim's going to try to turn underneath him right here and get a side draft down the back straightaway. Might be able to do it right here, guys. He's close enough. There he is. He gets to his quarter panel. He's going to use that air to draft him and hold him steady. And here comes Lane. He's going to drive all the way to the bottom. Oh, he misses the bottom. He's going to have to pull a slide job here.
Yeah, he drove in there a mile, but it worked out for him. Drove up the hill and was able to clear Kyle Larson coming to the last lap of this first stage. Corey Heim has led in all 4 races this season, and tonight it's only been 2 leaders so far. Kyle Larson and Corey Heim has kind of taken control here at the end of this stage.
Larson's not ready to give it up all the way down to the bottom.
It's going to be really hard for him to get momentum off the, that top lane carries a lot of momentum.
Larson's truck definitely faded there at the end. I feel like he lost his rear grip.
And you see Larson, he wanted the bottom there. He kind of favored to the bottom. He could have blocked either the top or the bottom. He chose the bottom, gave Lane Riggs the top, and they're going to race side by side to the end of the stage.
And Corey Heim is going to win stage 1 here in Miami.
Close battle with
Larson got him. Here they go again.
3 wide. Chandler Smith's going to go to the inside of Ty Majeski.
Oh, wow.
Ty Ingram gets squeezed up there in that orange 18. That's going to stack up the high lane. He's going to lose a lot of spots there.
And I feel like the last time Larson was able to get in there and mix it up with Heim, I feel like Heim has a better truck It's just a matter of trying to get enough space away from him to be able to not have to mix it up and keep himself out of position. As you see Larson try to get to that left rear quarter panel again.
That's just another one of those little jabs, and he knows eventually he's going to get it too.
No, and I think that Corey Heim and Ty Majeski have made their trucks better. I think Ty Majeski probably the biggest gainer that I.
Yeah, and here he goes. He's going for the lead.
And he feels pretty good about his truck. He's going to try to wrap the bottom here, but Corey Heim's going to have a run off of turn 2. He's going to cross him.
Oh, yeah, man. Great back. He crossed him with a side draft. Look at the rubber marks they're leaving down. We were talking about how the track takes rubber. There's an example right there, guys. You could literally see the tire tracks coming off these trucks.
A little more of a dominant fashion than what he did in stage 1. So he pretty much leads from start to finish here. Winner of stage 2, Corey Heim.
Look at Ross diving down to the bottom all the way to Corey Heim's door. He's going to have a hard time getting down this straightaway. He's going to have a hard time getting off that corner. And here they come, but he's still able to hang.
He thought about pulling that truck up in between the first and the third place truck right there, but drives it in deep and takes the lead.
I like NASCAR, and I like a good battle for the lead, and it is heating back up again. Corey Heim has ran down Ross Chastain, but he's brought along his friends. Well, I don't know. We'll call them friends for now. I don't think they're actually friends as they compete. But here he's the run down the back straightaway into turn 3. Corey Heim, big run.
He's going to slide up right in front of Ross Chastain. Whoa.
Trying to build up for that short run, and now he's having to pay the price on the second half of this run.
You see him try to throw this haymaker block. He's going to try again to Lane Riggs. Lane ain't having any of that. Still able to clear him just barely. Look at the run Larson's got. He's going to get both of them.
Oh, that's going to make Lane upset. Lane has been really fast, arguably faster than Heim.
Oh, no!
Larson.
Lock it down here. Lock it down. You're good.
Oh, Larson's going to spin off of turn 2.
Caution's out here. Caution.
Nice 360.
He's not going to lose many spots there.
I don't know if he lost 1 or 2. That was impressive. And you see Larson with the big run off of turn 4. Right before this, Ross Chastain threw the big block on Lane Riggs. And they're going to get down in this corner. And Larson wants this clear. He wants to get all the way to the top of the track, but Lane Riggs is there. Makes contact, and around he goes.
And I feel like that's something that a lot of guys have started to do now. It's like drive it in hard and almost fake that move that you're coming up and then try to stop it if the guy's still there. And I think in this case, Lane was definitely still there.
Yeah, it's like he tried to scare him out of it a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Tried to get in the
got
lift.
loose right there. That's what happened.
Ross Chastain's at the top of the racetrack, and Corey Heim's going to dive to the bottom, and look at Ross go.
Yeah, and in this scenario, you know that Ross Chastain, how fast he was the last run. I mean, you just let him go. You know you're going to be better than him on the long run.
Yeah, you don't want to let him get too far out there to where you can't catch him, though, either. But I don't think there's any defending. Look at the speed that he carries through 1 and 2. I mean, he put 6 to 7 truck lengths right there, just in one corner. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, just a dominant performance, Kevin. This guy looks great.
Yeah, but we've seen this happen all night long, is where the leader starts to fall off, gets passed, and then boom.
Right back.
He's hanging with them. Like, as fast as Corey Heim passed Ross Chastain in the 44, you'd have thought he would have driven away into the sunset, gone. And Ross has been able to hang.
What happened to the 11, Austin?
On the radio and said the truck shut off. He had to recycle it, and now he's back going. No problems, except for losing the lead.
Loses the lead, but then we have a battle back for the lead right now with Lane Riggs and Ross Chastain.
What an odd set of circumstances right there, as you see Ross Chastain continue to slide that 44 truck off the corner, but we were calling the 20 to go there, and Corey Heim all of a sudden just slowed down.
See him going down the backstretch here, Kevin.
Yeah, the truck's just off. Shut completely off right there. What a quick scenario for him to think about resetting everything.
Corey Heim reeled him right back in. Remember, he was a second and a half back not too long ago. Now he's trying to get the side draft. He's not going to quite get it. Did it shut off again?
It did.
It did.
You heard it down the front stretch. You can see it now. Look how much room he lost.
And I think he got it back going again. He's getting better at cycling whatever he's needing to cycle here.
Shuts off on me. I don't know what to do. ECU messed up or something.
Just keep cycling it, turn it back on. It is what it is.
He definitely didn't lose as much that time. He caught it quicker. And he keeps himself right in contention. He still might get the pass done this lap.
That is amazing. That truck has so much speed, and it shut off again right there.
Half a second to 3/4 of a second faster, and he's just plugged that thing up against the fence and said, all right, boys, it's time to go. I don't care what happens to the right side of this truck. I'm coming.
Whoa, 3 wide here, trying to get the lead. Corey Heim through lap traffic.
He's going to have a tough angle down there. You know, he entered so low. He's made his corner a lot sharper. But that truck has just got speed in it.
He's got him right here, and he needs to run fast because Kyle Larson is way faster than everybody right now. If that engine shuts off anymore, they're going to be in trouble.
Heim's off
11.
again.
Oh, that's exactly what Larson needed, and Lane Riggs is going to take that. Oh, what a gift.
Again. We're coming back, 3 to go.
And what I say, I'd be so nervous about my truck shutting off. It just shut off again on him. He loses second place.
Well, now it's going to be a race.
Oh, yeah. Larson is only about a second behind, 1.5 seconds behind Lane Riggs, and he's probably a half a second a lap faster this last lap.
And Corey Heim's back in this mix as well.
They get racing side by side. Corey Heim's going to be able to take advantage of that possibly.
Half
2 laps
a
to go.
second, that last lap. Wow.
And here he goes down to the bottom into turn 1. He's going to try to slide him. Now is the run that Lane Riggs is going to be able to carry from the top. He's going to try to cross him back over down the back straightaway, but boy.
Kyle Larson was 3 seconds behind the leaders just 2 or 3 laps ago. And now he's in the lead coming to the white flag.
Not rarely challenged on a racetrack like this when you can run up against the wall at Homestead. We thought he would be in contention to win, and tonight Kyle Larson stays with it and finds himself going to victory lane in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series at Homestead Speedway. What a night.
Wow, restarted 22nd with less than 40 laps to go.
That's awesome.
And the last half a dozen laps, he was almost a second a lap faster. Just blew their doors off.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.